My nonverbal sister's caregiver was a community hero, until I found out she was sedating my sister to run a drug ring out of our home. When the police protected her, I took matters into my own hands. There is a specific kind of evil that hides behind a soft voice and a nursing degree. My younger sister, Maya, is the light of my life. She's nonverbal, sweet, and completely dependent. When our parents passed, I became her world. I worked 60 hours a week to afford Sarah, a caregiver who came with glowing recommendations, and a smile that seemed like an answer to my prayers. For a year, Sarah was an angel. She posted photos of them painting together. The neighbors loved her. The local church called her a saint for dedicating her life to the disabled. But Maya started changing. She became lethargic. She stopped making eye contact. Whenever Sarah arrived for her shift, Maya would shrink into the corner of the sofa, her hands trembling. I asked Sarah what was wrong. She patted my hand with that practiced, condescending sympathy. "It's just a regression, honey. Why don't you go for a walk and let me handle her?" One Tuesday, I came home early. I entered through the garage, moving quietly. I heard laughter, not Maya's, but Sarah's, and a man I didn't recognize. I stayed in the shadows and watched as Sarah crushed a pill into Maya's juice. "Keep her under for another 4 hours," the man said. "We have 3 pickups this afternoon." My blood turned to ice. Sarah wasn't just neglecting my sister. She was sedating her into a chemical coma, so she could use my house as a distribution hub for illegal pills. I waited until the man left and walked into the kitchen. Sarah didn't even flinch. She looked at me with that saintly smile and said, "No one will ever believe the word of a disturbed brother over a licensed nurse." I went to the police. I had the juice glass. I had photos of the strange cars. The sergeant looked at my file, then at the name on my complaint. Sarah Miller, the one who won the Community Care Award. "Son, you're clearly suffering from burnout. Maybe you're the one who needs a sedative." He wouldn't test the juice. He called Sarah's father, a retired captain at that very precinct. Within an hour, I was served with a restraining order. Sarah claimed I was unstable and aggressive. The system was protecting the predator. They were going to take Maya away and put her in a state facility where Sarah could visit her whenever she wanted. I realized then that the law is a luxury for people who aren't fighting for their families' lives. I sent Maya to stay with our aunt under a fake name. Then I called 2 guys I used to work with on the shipping docks, men who didn't mind getting their hands dirty for a brother. We walked through my front door at midnight. Sarah was in the basement, counting stacks of cash on the table where Maya used to eat her breakfast. "Where are the records, Sarah?" I asked. She laughed. "I'm the town sweetheart. You touch me and you're a dead man." I moved the table and found the specialty meds she'd been stealing from hospice patients. But it was the hidden camera in the corner that broke me. She'd been recording Maya's regressions to show me as proof of illness, but the raw footage showed Sarah slapping Maya across the face whenever she cried for me. Watching my sister cower while that angel mocked her silence, something in my brain snapped. I didn't stop until my friends had to pry my fingers from her throat. I sat on the basement floor, surrounded by stolen pills and the evidence of my own villainy. I knew that as soon as the sun came up, the headlines would read, "Aggressive brother attacks award-winning nurse." I told my friend Big Sal to leave. I'd take the fall. But Sal did the unthinkable. He took the recording of Sarah hitting Maya, uploaded it to every local community board simultaneously, and wiped my fingerprints. "Go to your sister," he said. "I've been in and out of the system my whole life. A few years for protecting a kid is the best thing I'll ever have on my record." I left. I drove to my sister, and for the first time in a year, she looked at me and didn't tremble. The world still hates me. They think I'm the one who led a gang into that house. They think I'm the unstable brother who ruined a saint. But I sleep peacefully knowing the angel is finally behind bars, and the basement door is locked from the outside. I realize that some people are born to be heroes, and some of us have to become the villain to keep the light in a loved one's eyes. They call